It is time. It is time. I've just realized I've never ever made like a story time video on how I ended up discovering Alaric. And I know that no one gives a shit, but I give a shit, so I'm going to make this video before I get old and frail and I forget how I discovered my Lord and Savior. Anyways, so it was the year of 2020. Yes, I started listening to Alaric in 2020. I was 16. I've just turned 18 this year. It's 2022. But listen. I was a horny teenage girl. I still am. But I was a horny teenage girl. I still am. But yeah. You know. And you discover things. Some people, you know, they discover like traumatic things on the hub when they're young. I was lucky enough to completely miss all that and discover Alaric. So in the ripe year of 2020, when quarantine was huge and Unas Anas existed, I discovered Alaric. Yeah. It was either 2020 or early 2021. I'm pretty sure it was 2020. It was probably late 2020. Because in 2020, I still stayed with my first caregivers. Then I moved. And then I discovered Alaric at my second caregivers. Yeah, 2020. So, So it was after I turned 16, I discovered Alaric. I was going through the hub like, you know, everyone else. And I saw, like, I think I was searching for, like, I don't know what I was searching for, but I think I pressed E on my keyboard, and, like, one of the search bars was erotic audios. And I was like, what the fuck are erotic audios? Like, are they, like, really sexy songs? Like, am I gonna see The Weeknd? Or what? Like, what? So I clicked it, and I did not discover Alaric first. Now, keep that in mind. The first audio creator that I've ever listened to was my boy, Your Nightly Desires. Oh my god. I loved that guy. I used to listen to him on my way home on the bus from school. I would just sit there, you know, completely stone-faced, while, you know, I'm listening to him fucking me. I still do that to this day, but it's with Alaric this time. And it's on my car. It's like I'm in the car with my family and I'm just listening to Alaric. Like, whatever. But basically, I discovered him. I discovered Your Nightly Desires, and then P. Dayful, or he's now called Fade by Night VA. Jasper, in other words. We love Jasper. We love him in this house. We also love Rick. Alaric. But, like, I actually discovered Alaric last. But I feel like he's had the most influence over my life out of all of them. So I remember, like, listening to Alaric, and I actually remember my first time. Now, it was after I listened to Jasper, Fate by Night VA. Jasper, we'll just call him Jasper. I was listening to Jasper, and I think it was the audio where, like, he duplicates. Like, it was like a character that duplicates. It was really good. I used to always come to that audio. It was the best. And then I think I left it on autoplay because I was, like, still catching my breath, and my phone was, like, on the charger on the other side of the room. And then I heard, like, it autoplayed to one of Alaric's audios. And all I remember was, like, sitting up, and I was like, who the fuck is that? Who? That, hey, wait, who is this man? Turns out, he was my husband. I'm just kidding. But, like, I remember just, like, I think my first audio that I listened to by Alaric was Teacher's Pet. Yeah, Teacher's Pet. Which is funny because one of my first audios that I listened to of Your Nightly Desires was also a teacher's one. We're starting to see a bit of a pattern here. At the time, I'm just explaining why I must have listened to teacher audios. I used to have a crush on my science teacher. He doesn't sound like Alaric though. Like, damn, goddamn. Anyway, fast forward to 2021. I am now year 12, so I'm 16 turning 17. And I feel like in 2021 and 2022, this year, Alaric has just become this running joke in between me and my friends because I'm obsessed with him. I love the guy. Always will. And I converted my friends to the faith. I was like, listen, you need to listen to this guy. You need to listen to him right now. Mercedes ended up liking Your Nightly Desires a lot because he sounds a lot like one of her favorite fictional characters from when we were kids. Aaron from Minecraft Diaries. And Jeremiah, he resonated a lot with Jasper. But I'm gonna be a bit of a bully when I explain the complicated relationship between us and Jasper in a minute. And I stayed loyal to my Lord and Savior. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I stayed loyal to Alaric. It was like to the point where I literally listened to nobody else. To this day, I'm subscribed to him on Patreon. But don't worry, I subscribed to him on Patreon on my 18th birthday. I know that's cutting it, right? Like on my 18th birthday, I was like, "Yep, I'm legal now. I will send you money now." The things that lust makes you do sometimes. At this point, though, like, I'm gonna be real honest with you. At this point, I don't even listen to Alaric to get off anymore. I genuinely just enjoy the sound of his voice. He could read me the fucking dictionary, and I would enjoy every second. Like, man, his voice is something else. Like, oh, yes. Let me explain the complicated, nuanced relationship. Kidding. Between my friend group and Jasper. Now, it all started with when Jeremiah was like, "Hey, I was listening to one of Jasper's audios and I came." And I was like, period, as you should, girl. Girly pop. And he was like, "Yeah, it was really good." And I was like, "Yeah." Now, that was until the day I discovered Jasper has Twitter. And so I was scrolling through his Twitter, and he has certain selfies and stuff. He's really good looking. But I'm gonna be real. He's kind of cringe. Now, that's something that we actually learned to love about Jasper. He's just so, like, he's so unapologetically him. He's like the embodiment of Gen Z, and we love him for it. And he was like, "No, my e-boy." Like, you know. I was just kind of like, we can't expect them to be their characters IRL. You know, he's got different interests and shit. And then I think on the hub he has his what's that word? Oh fuck. Amazon. He's got his Amazon wish list in his Pornhub bio, I think, or like in his, yeah. And we were looking through it, and for some reason we just found it extremely funny. I was just like, this man wants Viking horns and he just wants, like, we're just being bullies. I think I was, like, stoned when I found out, so I was just like, wait, what the fuck is this? But we love Jasper. We really do. I know I do. But Alaric has my heart, my soul, and my entire ass, so. I'm sorry. No, that's inappropriate. Wait. Whatever. But I'm doing a very bad job at explaining this. I'll probably remake this video later when I actually look better, because what the fuck is this shit? My hair is so oily. What the fuck? Oh hell. Anyways, bye!